Cause now I'm broadcasting. I want to teach some people. Cause hopefully somebody come here and learn something today. Because I'm gonna tell somebody something that's out there with all that foolishness. Yeah, weed is cool. Yeah, weed is fine. Okay, yeah, that I'm trying to like get back into the video game mode to keep me from like blacking out and shit. So yeah, man, shit, boy.
Alright, I put always allow, so hopefully I can be heard too. That's
Look,
some funny shit though.
no, like,
I
alright, I'm
don't
not.
even fucking see it.
Dude, I'm trying to see, cause a lot of people don't understand, dude. Like, cause they on their way of working on legalizing weed in Illinois, like for recreational.
Uh,
Yeah, like we already got medical, but we got the new governor, J.B. Prescott, that we got.
yeah.
He's about to. He was already about pro weed, like just when I get in there, we recreational. Like he said, we're gonna be like basically by like in the next few months, we're gonna be like Denver. Michigan just did it. Matter of fact, we could go to Michigan one day if you're having a road trip, and you know you gotta go to
Uh,
you could either come through Illinois, Indiana, then to go to Michigan, or cut. You can just scoop me up if you coming down the Chicago route. We go there, it's all
yeah.
recreational, dude. Yeah, it's fully
Where
recreational.
is?
Michigan, dude, the whole state of Michigan, is fully
What?
recreational
I
now.
want to move there.
Yeah, it's fully recreational now. You could actually go to Michigan and just puff your brains away, dude.
I want to get out there.
You know, it's funny. I got family in Michigan. Yep.
You're gonna start moving over there.
And we real close too. Like it's not no like even though we ain't seen each other in years, my auntie and stuff, we always real close. That's why I like my dad's side of the family. Like they don't bullshit around. Like we had to see each other for 10 years and it's the same love and it's wonderful. I ain't gotta worry about shit. Like, dude, it's a beautiful thing, dude.
Well, we got a new governor coming in right now, and he's for recreational, is what I was told.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I heard him too. Like, cause matter of fact, I think our new governor was talking to a Wisconsin governor about it. Matter of fact, they showed on the Mary Jane thing, talking about Illinois and Wisconsin gonna be the next two states that's planning on recreational, dude. But
Good.
but you know it's gonna it's gonna be fucked up though, and I'm telling you back to the weed story. I'm trying to tell y'all from my
Yep.
experience. A lot of these people is pop culture people, mean that they're gonna try to hit them strings to hear the Migos rap about and other people rap about. They ain't ready for that shit, man, because they ain't never had access to Gorilla Glues and shit. So they gonna hear them names, they gonna buy that stuff, trying to
Oh,
try.
I got it.
It's gonna
Keep
fuck their
going.
system. No, my bad. It's gonna fuck their system up, man. They're gonna run, dude. I'm trying to tell you, dude. They're gonna run at that Gorilla Glue. They probably never had no other strain but OG, and they're gonna fucking sizzle the fuck out their head. Like their head gonna be fucked up.
Dude, I want to tell you a story of me sizzling the fuck out of my head, man.
Wow.
So, I go over to my buddy's house, and it's like fucking 30 some degrees, no, 28 degrees out.
I hate this
When we
cold
got
weather. I
over
fucking
there,
swear, dude.
we got this is 5 years ago. It was about
Oh, okay.
28 degrees outside. I come over to the fucking buddy's house, and we go out into his shed that has no heat, fucking cracks in the walls and shit. We both sat down on a couple boxes. Buddy had a 6 foot bong out there.
Oh, that's
Okay,
stupid.
we filled the water up with some boiling hot water because it was fucking 20 some degrees out.
So you
And
smoking
we sat out
steamy?
there.
Oh my god.
We sat out there for fucking 4.5, 5 hours in our t-shirts, dude, and I didn't even realize it. We got inside, it was fucking felt like summertime in there. We're like, what the fuck is going on?
No, I'm gonna tell you
I go,
perfectly.
I go home. Hold on, I go home that night. I woke up in the morning and I had the most scariest heart attack I've ever had in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up, my left arm didn't work, my
Yeah,
two
you
legs
slept
didn't
on it.
work.
Yeah.
Dude, no, my arm and both my legs didn't work. I had one arm and my head could move. I fucking started freaking out, shaking shit around. Nothing was waking up, dude. I tried to stand up. I grabbed onto my bed frame and got up and fell straight to the fucking ground, like that.
Right. Man, see, you gotta remember something, dude. Cause see, I studied weed before I jumped into the weed game. I know I ain't been in it long like y'all. You know, I got a good 2 years
uh,
in, but last year
uh,
really was like, yeah, bongs can make you hot, dude. You keep doing bong hits, you're gonna
uh,
start heating up. And you gotta remember, THC is a form of acid. Like, I, I'm gonna tell you a strain that really fucked me up. I had a strain called Gorilla Cookies.
oh my god.
Yep, it's that one that tastes like real, actual blueberries. It smell like it.
See, the thing is, that night I was smoking on White Rhino and Black Widow.
See, cause
Those were the two I had.
look, look. I'm gonna tell you something. Do you know what Gorilla Cookies is? It's
I have heard of it. I've never tried it.
it's a cross between animal cookies, that cookie marijuana strain, mixed.
Yeah.
I think platinum cookies mixed with Gorilla Glue number 4, dude. It topped out at 29%. Here's what me and my brother did. I put like I put like 4 nugs in the grinder, right? Four
Yeah.
nice little like about like 3. The blunt was so fat, dude. It looked like the Swisher came factory rolled with weed. Okay,
Oh my
I'm
god.
not bullshitting you, dude. So me and my brother, we was like, damn, nigga, shit hitting hard, man. We know how young black people talk. You know, we was all type of nigga and this and that. We all back there. We like, so I'm like, damn, nigga, man. I said, shit, Josh. He like, damn, this motherfucker hitting hard. So we was planning to just put it out halfway, because it was literally, dude, my brother almost couldn't roll it all the way, dude. Like, it literally got to the point where, like, he almost couldn't, like, roll it. Like, he got to a
What?
point where the edges just met. Like, it literally, and it was straight just like a swisher. Like, so what happened was, we smoking. The air was so stupid. What I mean by air, the airflow was just dumb. I mean, it looked like we was exhaling a bong hit. We just back there just doing it big. You know what I'm saying? And
Uh,
we get half. Look, we got halfway, right? Andrew, we still
uh,
puffing. That's how high we got. We forgot to put out that part. So we still talking about, we still looking. I'm like, damn, man, we gonna put this out soon? Like, hell yeah. I'm puffing it because I got selfish. Cause at the time, my friends kind of got used to me buying 3 5s every day. Like, I'm talking about, we smoking like a celebrity, dude. I'm talking about, dude, I didn't even let my 3 5 run out all the way before I bought another 3 5. So I was basically like the 5.0
Jesus.
guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude. When I mean I was out of control, that's why I was missing for the months. Like, I used to be online looking at y'all, but just watching YouTube. I was that stoned. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I've been online, dude. For these months, I've been seeing y'all just,
It's like looking in the window, you know what I
bro.
mean? Just looking in the window,
Bro,
but
do y'all
not
mean
doing
months?
anything.
Do you know I seen y'all evolution? I seen who y'all was chatting with all this time, bro. I just be like, man, I I didn't even want y'all seeing me like that, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, Bryce. I was in bad shape, G. It wasn't even no cute, comical, laughing high. I was like, you were like, damn, Aaron, you doing acid again? That's how high I was. Like, again. Aaron, Mr.
Again,
Acid,
he says.
again. Like, I was just like, bro, it got so bad. I had like the permanent hippie, like, white guy voice. Like, I sound like a stone white dude. Like, I didn't even sound black. Like, I was like, it was bad,
Oh
dude.
shit,
You would have thought like
dude.
you would have thought like fucking some stoner white guy from 1994 Wayne's World movie was talking to y'all. Like, dude, I was done, dude. It was it was bad. Dude, I ain't gonna lie to you, dude.
Dude, no, you know it would be really bad, right? You just get super stoned and you start talking like one of them fucking Finnish people.
Man,
Just
bro,
like out of nowhere, just some random ass fucking
oh, Andrew, it
shit
was
you don't
stupid,
hear every
dude.
day.
It was stupid. I'm not gonna lie to you, Bryce,
That's
Andrew.
scary though.
Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. For months, I've been seeing y'all, G. Like, I've been looking at y'all in the chat room. So I just been on YouTube. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been like, man,
Uh,
I'm not even gonna let y'all hear me like this, dude. Like,
you know
yes,
that'd be funny though. You get some good comedy going like that.
bro. It got to a point where there are certain nights I couldn't even laugh, bro. I was just sitting there like, what?
What?
Yes, bro. When then I'm
I
not.
mean, there's been nights, Aaron, that I've literally sat there and thought I was having a heart attack for like 4 hours, but I was only sitting there for like 15 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't trying to like preach, but from my experience, a lot of stuff, man, it could be so strong, dude. Like, you just like I literally one time I never even drank, dude, and I was moving like I was drunk. That's how much I smoked. I'm like, you gas to be kidding me, dude. I
Moving
said,
like you're
I
drunk.
did not know you could spin around like that off some bud. Like, I didn't even know, G. Like, I just kept going hard, dude. I just kept going in, like, dude. None of my weed was like under 20%. It was just always 20 something, just go hard. Like, yeah, man. I had Godfather OG, Supreme OG, Gorilla Glue. I knew I was crazy when I had the Gorilla Cookies and Critical Glue. Then my friend had this other one called Super Glue. Like, dude, I had, at one point in time, I don't know if you remember that picture I sent you, or if I even sent it to you. I had a picture where I had in my hand 7 different fat nugs of bud, and all of them was like none of them was green. There's all had some type of purple in it, dude. Like I was doing that type of shit, dude. I'm like, wow, dude. It got to that point.
Yeah, but there are some purples that don't taste that good and don't really do anything to you,
No, these was all the ones that had some type of gorilla in it. Like it was some type of gorilla glue in that bitch. Like that smell was like it's a different taste. Like you know the strains that hit in mid 20s. Like you know them power strains. It's like a pinch, like almost drinking black coffee raw, like just raw coffee, like concentrated.
though.
It leaves a bite. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
imagine espresso with no sugar, dude, and that hit your tongue, dude. That little espresso shot.
My God.
Oh, yuck, dude. I guess that that little twine, that grapefruit got that pinch, that bitter pinch. Yeah, dude. Well, you know it's a different type of smoke.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, dude.
Um, have you ever had headband before? There was one time I've had headband, and I literally felt like I had like a
Uh,
big ass bungee cord wrapped around my forehead. It was
yeah,
fucking
I had it.
crazy.
Yeah, it felt like a heartbeat was in my brain. I know what you're talking about. Yep,
Yeah, it's
yep,
fucking crazy.
yep. It felt like something was wrapped around my head. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that shit, yeah, it's called headband, and it felt like someone put a bungee cord on me and just kept tightening it.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. I felt like somebody wrapped that blood pressure thing around my head and kept squeezing like. I'm like, boy. I said, boy, what's this, boy? I said, I know this ain't no, boy. I thought I had one of them lace blunts. I got
I just
scared.
thought about Beavis and Butthead when they got stuck in the pharmacy in that old episode. Oh my god. That's so dumb.
Man,
Get your ankles stuck in a fucking thing.
I used to do. I was doing some shit with reefer, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you. Then I was doing some like spirituality shit, dude. Almost like woken up my third eye, dude. Something scooted. Almost unlocked a portal.
Let's just
Yeah.
say I had terrible ADHD before I started smoking, and when I started smoking, I became one of the smartest people I fucking know. I might
But
talk like a fucking idiot, but I'm pretty
that's what
goddamn
happened to
smart.
me, man. Dude, I start scaring people. I start finishing their sentences. Like they like I knew 100% what people were saying. Like I opened up some type of portal or something. Like I started like dude. There's been numerous times I said my phone about to ring, and they're like, "What you talking about?" Zzz, phone ringing like that. Like you know, like and then I'm like it.
Okay, I gotta tell you a story now since you said something about it. have you ever felt like you've heard someone else's thoughts before?
That's how I was finished, dude. I scared my friend Steve, dude. I was talking crazy, dude. I was talking about giving people pumpkin heads. That means you just whooping their head. And I looked at him and I started laughing. Yeah. Tell me, I know, dude. Tell me. I just heard you clear as day. Just call me morbid. And my friend Steve jaw,
Oh,
and my friend Steve jaw dropped. Yeah, boy, I heard you. Tell him I know he said I'm morbid as hell, dude. And he fell down laughing. He told me, how in the, and dude, yeah, it happens, man. And that's the scary part because I'm gonna tell you something scary, Andrew.
oh, okay.
Weed makes you alert. Like, sometimes you go in the store and you think everybody's staring at you, or you feel like,
Yeah,
oh,
I know that feeling. I know that feeling.
that's not your coincidence, dude. Everybody is, dude. You is alert. That ain't you being paranoid. Like, alright, ha- case in point, this about to scare the fuck out you. Have you noticed
Okay.
lately? Have you noticed lately you be watching TV or sports and you see some sick ass shit and nobody else called it, and you looking around the
Yeah,
room like, dude,
yeah, yeah.
you picking up stuff that they mask in front of plain view. Why you think they don't want you smoking weed, dude? Yeah, they call it a gateway drug. You know why they call it the gateway drug? Cause the gateway to spirituality, dude. It makes you alert. Watch watch sports while you high, dude, and watch how many hidden weird stuff is in TV and commercials, dude. You like what?
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. This stuff goes on all around you, dude. Like just see, people don't use weed the right way, dude. There's oh, I want to get stoned and be funny. Smoke weed and just take a deep breath and just go out one day and say, I don't know what the mall looked like. What things I
You don't
don't
want to
pick
know
up.
what the mall look like when
Right,
you're high, because there's a lot of shit that's
right,
subliminal in there.
right. But that also brings you to the light so you don't be a victim, dude. I'm gonna tell you what's scary right now, dude. I don't know if you noticed something, but it's this big homosexual agenda, dude, that's going on right
Yeah,
now.
yep,
I don't,
yep.
and everybody else is just cool with it. Like, well, they ain't do. Nah, dude, something is wrong, dude. And have you noticed there's been like a big angry wave lately? I know you feel that energy, dude. Like people's eyes don't look the
Oh
same.
yeah,
It looks
oh yeah.
like while you happy, everybody look miserable. Like, have you just noticed when you high, dude, you can see people real face, like they eyes look scary. Yeah,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Yeah, like it's almost like a straight face, like they about to be mad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. It ain't your coincidence, dude. People getting angrier and homosexuality getting crazy and the commercials getting stupid.
I can't
Ang
stand. I don't even watch normal TV anymore
dude,
because of
I
that.
can't do it. I can't do it. Like, dude, that's all YouTube. Just come home from work, get blitzed, watch YouTube, and know that I'm
Yup.
safe. Knowing that
Oh,
what
that's all I do is watch YouTube. Fuck that. I'm not going
right.
on no normal TV because their commercials are just fucking dumb.
But if you look at everything, dude, everything is a program, dude, and they don't want you understanding
Yep.
like it's a program. Gee, everything's a program, dude.
Yep. Yep.
Everything is programming you like what you think is just cool and fine and normal. Let's just sit back and look at that stuff, dude, and watch everybody else just be cool with it.
Well, I hear you.
Yeah, dude. I'm
You know
not
what I've been watching on YouTube lately, Aaron?
with the alien
I know
shit.
you're probably gonna think it's a little weird, but I've been watching like cop watchers.
Who?
Like cop watchers, like anybody who watches cops.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
Fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Like I don't know why I do it. It scares the bejesus out of me sometimes.
Nah, dude. It's just
But no, I've been looking up that alien shit too, and I literally feel like something stupid's gonna happen. I'm not saying like from a different fucking something else. I think something stupid's gonna happen soon.
dude. Did you not hear the vice president, dude? They just put
What did he say?
they just put umpteen billion dollars in the new they call space space fighter program talking about to protect our planet. Yeah, they actually talking
Oh my
talking about for the
god.
Star Wars project, not the Star Wars the movie, but for invaders. Like they say it on TV, cool as hell. Like, and then it's another reason this pissed me off. They let you know the world is under a blanket. Ain't nobody like
Yeah.
people just look there and giggle. I'm like, do y'all not know this nigga talking about aliens about to fuck us up? Like, he talking about fighting just in case aliens come down. Like, ain't nobody thinking about this. Like, all of them just laughing.
Let's just say we are so far behind on technology. I've been watching some videos of like fighter jets trying to keep up with other shit and they can't do it.
Bro, I hate to say it, but the government and stuff been had HD TVs. The government's been having PlayStation 5s and shit, dude. Don't you see what happens when they shit get old? They give it to us to say it's new. What you think that future weapons about? They been out on guns that shoot a million rounds every so many minutes and stuff, dude. It's just when it gets old and they don't care about it no more, they show us like, wow, that's crazy, man. They been doing it. They been at laser technology. G. It's just what it is, bro. That's all that
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, it ain't no big deal, but I'm just saying like it's just a thing that's out there, bro. Like it's nothing, just it is what it is.
Yeah, I hear you. Like, did you ever watch like any old black and white TV like video things, not TV, like a movie, like a slide picture thing with words? There was one I watched where they were showing emojis a long time ago and saying
Right.
that the world was gonna be like pretty much all screwed up with this emoji thing. And guess what's happening? That's what's happening right now.
Right. And guess what? They got a movie called The Emojis.
Oh my god.
You know emojis. You know what created emojis, right?
What was that?
The peel game, dude. When they get them peel motors to mold ecstasy and stuff, that's what they got emojis for them, dude. Emojis was the symbols they.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
emojis was supposed to be the pictures that they put on acid stamps. Them little stamps you cut out and put on your tongue. They're like envelope stamps. And they dissolve like real like LSD. And they got that from the little
Fuck
LSD pictures,
that.
dude. Yeah, that used to be on a little bag of LSD, bro. I'm not bullshitting. That,
Wow.
yeah, dude, that's where emojis came from. It came from signs of acid sellers, dude. That's what they used to have on their bag, like. And then when they came up, like, before ecstasy was popular, like, in like black communities, like the white neighborhoods, yeah, they have like emoji symbols on a bag to show them if it's an up or a downer, like which one would do what. You know, that's
Wow.
yeah. Like, why you think the '70s that little hippie smiley face, the '60s, yeah, that's drugs,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, it was about
Hold
LSD.
on a second, Eric. Oh, never mind. Keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah, it's all about LSD, bro. That's all that shit is, dude. Everything was pre-made, bro. Like, it ain't no coincidence drugs.
Wow.
It ain't no coincidence that drugs just can't like this is. Come on, bro. They all knew what this was, dude.
Yeah. You know what's really screwed up is how they're just stripping our rights away, even though we still have the rights, which is the fucked up thing.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something.
There's this huge agenda going on right now.
Because they don't
Listen,
want,
Aaron.
because they don't want to lose, man. See, yeah, see, you gotta understand about the Europeans. Now, on no racial shit. Every race has some type of world conquering. Everything went like the Asians did it. Some parts of Africa
Yeah.
did it. You remember the Persians when they traveled the world and was like dominating stuff, and then they went back to their homeland that they did their thing.
Yeah.
Every race accepted that at some point in time another place going to conquer because that's what helps you grow because you know eventually you're going to stop, but you're going to do your thing and leave
Yeah.
a mark. Europe was the
Yeah.
last ones to do it, but Europe was smart enough to
Yeah.
build a system so it's not they not going to be knocked off and then another society do they reign for the next 400 years. No, they said let's put a gap on it. Just
Yeah.
immediately put like they're smart enough to say They set up a system where you need a certain education. They set up a something to knock this race down for 400 years. And people, so everything was a system that made to do certain things, bro. Like, because they did not want to be knocked off. Like the Asians, they dominated back in like thousands of years ago. Like certain parts of like Israel and Africa and stuff, they did their thing. Greek, they did their thing. The Romans did their thing, but when that when it was the UK part and all the other parts couldn't do their thing, the Germans and stuff, man, they put a cap on that. Oh yeah, boy. They said
Man.
they said we gonna be last and forever of messing up the world. I ain't trying to sound terrible, but ain't no other race did do. It was never no pollution, G. I ain't going. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. It was just trying to conquer, spread their seed, and do their thing, man. Europe, they started digging up lead. They started making chemicals. Niggas was blowing up. Like, damn, like this is this a whole new ball game, G. The Earth never seen nothing like this. That's a whole different ball game. But that goes for. But you know that's how most humans is, dude. Like it's like parents. Parents did some crazy shit, but they put rules so the kids don't grow up doing what they did. Same thing the government. Oh, the government do drugs all the time, dude. White House do cocaine parties. Everybody meet them, do their thing. They just don't want the citizens doing the drugs and have fun. I'm not saying drugs is fun, cause I don't do cocaine. I do weed, but you know, now and then. But you know,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like, wherever they want to do, they want to have all, but control some type of systems. But you know, but at the same time, though, the way they set up the system, they made it where people can be poor. That they want to make a need and a will. Even though it's fucked up. Like, can you imagine if everybody was rich? Nobody wouldn't want to work. That means if something break, everybody be rich, but they be like, well, I'm not fixing that. You know, because they already established. So you gotta have some type of fucked up system make a certain group broke as shit, so they willing to try to work hard to get this, so they will be able to like fix things and do things. So it's all about making a wheel.
I
So
feel like if everybody was perfectly equal, there would be half the shit going on right now, and I think people would still want to help, but at the same time is like, how do I say it? I think we'd want to help each other if we got to that point, because nobody would be bitching at each other. Everybody'd be talking with people again. Nobody would be fighting with anybody. You know what I mean?
yeah, but the way people did, the way
There's
things.
still gonna be. There's still. Oh, yeah, keep going.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. I want to hear
I
what you
was
guys
just
say.
gonna say, but there are like a certain different types of like ideas that you like. Let's say people like murderers or something like that. They're never gonna change. They got that embedded in their brain somehow. That they're just gonna go around and fight people. So obviously you're still gonna need some sort of a jail.
That's what I'm saying. There's always going to be some type of flaw in somebody where there's going to be a need to
Yeah.
lock a motherfucker up or shoot him up. Like you ain't gonna avoid taking somebody out, or you're not gonna avoid that. Like that's still gonna be a thing that's gonna be done, or somebody need to be locked up, or you know, it's gonna be something, or something needs to be done where more money could be revenue. Like have to be something to keep something going.
Yeah.
So, but the way they did it was so fucked up because they made it harder for certain groups to succeed and make a living. So now you got, and that's the whole thing about America is because it's so mixed, and because it's such a large pie sheet of one
There's
race.
no American dream anymore.
I mean,
There isn't a single thread of an American dream anymore unless you're rich as fuck.
but that's the whole point, dude. Life, look, you know the biggest secret I learned when I was you know the biggest secret I learned on this herbal journey. The biggest secret I learned on this herbal journey is, dude, not to say it's a matrix, but it is kind of a matrix
uh,
where the real
uh,
trick is life is really a game.
yep,
You know they say it ain't cheating unless you get caught. It's you're made to
yep,
do stuff that you might not want to be doing to get it, dude. That's
uh,
you just gotta do it in a way not to get caught. I'm not telling people to do crime, but the way the system is
uh,
made, like you think policemen, just innocent policemen, you think firemen, just innocent firemen, like people do grimy shit in certain ways to stay on
uh,
top. You think,
yep.
you think, I ain't trying to be funny. You think some of them teachers and
Plus, there's
principals,
police officers. Well, there's police officers making like 200,000 a year, and you're like, how fuck are they doing that when we're paying them?
bro? But that's not their only income, bro. They flip it, dude. Come on, man. I know police officers right now
Oh yeah, I know,
that
I know.
get drugs and trust me. There's been plenty of people that be busted for something, and they be like, look, you want to go to jail or you want to pay up? And they know that the dope dealer is going like make that money back. So like, hey, you want to give me 40,000? Dude, everybody crooked, dude. All them politicians is
Man,
your school system, dude. Dude, it ain't a coincidence that every kid that goes to school is going to develop some type of fucked up personality. It's all made. Society was already determined for mental medication, dude. All that. It ain't a coincidence that school is the same way. You get the kids that fuck with the other kids. The other kids that are strange. There's other kids that's made. Soon as you touch like first grade, when you in real school, real classrooms,
the
that's what's going to determine your life and outcome of what's really going on, dude. I swear on everything, dude. I went through hell and high water in school, dude, and I turned out oh my god, dude. My heart is down there black. I swear to God. Even up to
man,
now, dude. And then I got friends that just was loved in school and they just great sports dudes, they rich and shit. You know, you look at these niggas like, dude, and then you just sit back and be like, wow, this was already predetermined on what it was about. I was just smart enough to overcome and not be that
man,
violent person, but you gotta look at my life, dude. Like, ain't no human being should be going through shit. Like, it was designed. Like, how you be good for 28 years and not have shit? Then you got these other motherfuckers doing some grimy shit and they making it. Like, it's already made. Like, only reason I ain't did nothing yet. Only reason I ain't did nothing yet because I've been raised right. But that's when I started looking into like maybe they right about this Matrix shit. That's why they came up with that phrase talking the good die the good die young, dude. You gotta be sharp. You gotta be mad sometimes, dude. You gotta go out there rough, G. Look at Tupac.
yeah,
Look at Tupac, dude. The moment Tupac let
yeah,
everybody make him smile and drop his guard, when he was thug, sharp, wasp nigga, dude, he was stinging everybody, dude. He made it. He was staying alive. Look at XXX
yeah,
Tentacion, that rapper. When he started turning good, dude, that's when he died. If he was still sharp, thugged out, he would still been alive, dude. I almost got bumped off. I never talked about it, but yeah, being nice is, yeah, dude, come on, dude. When you nice, you ain't gonna get none of the perks of life, dude. You gotta be mean like a motherfucker, dude. I swear to God, when I was mean, I had all type
man.
of money, dude. As soon as I was nice, I was broke as shit. You start trying to do something, it's just, dude. Some people got flipped the script, G. I really do believe in the Matrix. That's when I started looking at that shit. Like, the fuck? You gotta dude, man, you gotta sit down and look at certain things, like, some things that keep happening, like, no,
You
dude.
see a bunch of Mr. Andersons. Ooh,
It's not in that type
that'd
of
be
Matrix,
fucked.
it's not in that type of Matrix. They just put that in there to try to be cute and deter the world from actually knowing what they're talking about. But
The
I do think there's some programming is, and like, like they say space.
oh yeah,
They say the first motherfuckers in space was in 1963. Now suddenly, 10 years later, now they talking about Russia sent a dog in space in 1954. But I thought rockets weren't even made to 19. So you gotta look at some shit like, okay, let's flip the pages back and see what the fuck going on, dude. Like you gotta
yeah.
understand some shit, dude. Like you gotta look. You gotta be weary what's going on, dude.
Have you seen the nuts and bolts I found in Russia up on top of a mountain peak that was predated to like 1 billion years ago or something?
Yeah, I seen it. They had another one. They found a real
Fucking.
nigga. They found a real battery from some tomb over 100,000 years ago, dude. Am I
Well,
right?
they found a fucking hammer. They found a hammer encased in a fucking stone once. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Yeah, man. Like, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna be real with you. And whoever's watching my YouTube, it's no coincidence that music is getting angrier. There's no coincidence that things are changing. You gotta watch people nowadays, dude. It's a different fucking ball game. It's a different fucking ball game
You
out
know, the
there.
funny thing is, I've been listening to like Underlay and Chris Calico, Tech and all that. You know, the funny thing is, they used to be angry, and when everybody else switched to being angry, all they're
Now
talking
they,
about is like partying and being happy now.
and you know what that come from?
I don't get it.
Alright, check it out. You know what that's
Listen,
called?
what's
You,
that?
you know December 1st, last week. You know last
Yeah,
week. Guess what happened?
I don't know.
You know where my state was, like state of Illinois. My state had 26 tornadoes in December. All right.
What?
Yeah. And one was huge. Like it was like almost a mile wide.
Oh
Uh,
my god.
that was in winter time. They said the poles shifted. Dude, there's no snow on the ground in Chicago, but yet North Carolina
Yeah.
had 20 inches of snow, and Virginia.
Wasn't it just how much? Yeah, was it this week?
Yes, this snowstorm. They put a thaw out and get some more rain and a little snow. But how Chicago bone dry, but 37 degrees and no snow.
Well, you know the funny thing is about this, we're supposed to be getting freezing rain tonight, but I don't think that's gonna happen. They're saying that's gonna happen. Too cold for it to happen. It's gonna either snow or it's not gonna do anything, and I really do, like what you're just saying, is I really do think that all the snow and everything is getting switched to down south now.
Right, our poles shifted, dude. How the fuck Carolinas get 22 inches of snow and Chicago ain't got nothing? Illinois ain't got nothing. Matter of fact, we supposed to get rain tomorrow. But yet,
I've been
December,
asking. Keep
dude,
going.
my bad, December 1st, we had that same storm that made them tornadoes. We was 41 degrees that night. I guess that storm weakened because we were so cold, but it boosted our temperature up to 50 degrees, and we had a heavy downpour, dude. It was so heavy, it was white outside. This at night. You couldn't, I'm talking about it rained so hard, it sounded like a jet. No wind, no nothing, dude. Looked like you
Oh
start
my
seeing,
god.
it was one of them rains where like you could actually wash up and shampoo your hair and like get all the soap out and shit. Like, yeah, it was one of them rains. Like, it
What?
almost like you could drown outside, dude. It was solid white outside. That's how heavy the rain was. I'm looking at say this December 1st and it's lightning like a motherfucker outside. I'm like, wow, dude.
God.
Man, come on, man. And the people ain't looking right. The sound is weird. Alright, let me ask you this. Did you hear like around about 4 days ago, like now and then like a weird quick little hum? But you didn't like
Yeah.
it didn't feel like nothing?
Yep.
Yeah, they said it registered on a seismic meter that there was a wave of sound and went over the whole entire planet real quick.
I
Yeah,
felt something.
right, G, come on, man, all this shit getting crazy, dude.
Wait, when was this? A
It was
day or two ago?
like 4 days ago, some shit like that.
4 days ago I was home sick. Only
Yeah,
for that day.
right, right. Like, all right, let me ask you this: did you get like a quick headache?
Oh yeah, I had a quick headache. It was sitting there. I had a headache, and then after a while, my nose started running because I had a headache so bad.
Right, it kind of
I'm
felt
not
like
fucking
a
around.
migraine was about to start, but it just stayed at headache level, like an upper headache level.
Yeah, but then my nose started running really bad, and that usually happens when I get a headache because it's just like pressure trying to push out of my system pretty much.
Now, let me ask you this: did it kind of pulsate like a heartbeat, like it came in a wave? Did it
I'd
go
I'd have to say it was
like
like
a
a big fucking rush. It
that's
was
what
like a rush.
that's what I'm talking like a zooming headache? Like was it like a main
Yeah.
headache and then it increased like a ball of energy with it, and then it went back to normal? It was like headache to
Yep.
upper headache, then headache. Hey, G,
Yep.
you know where that came from, right?
The only idea I got is it came from some satellite that someone launched
All right, that's what they talking
or
about.
something.
Then it gives you a headache. I believe that's why all that weird weather happened, because that's when last week, that's when all the weird weather happened. Then all the tornadoes from Illinois to then the big snowstorm. I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, how Carolina? I know
Yep.
Carolina get ice storms before them to get like snow. I'm like, what the fuck?
Man. Oh boy.
Hmm.
At least I'm not the only one who thought this shit.
And please believe me, I'm not trying to stop their grand scheme. 'Cause I am broadcasting, so this ain't no just. I just want
Well,
people.
whoever's listening, they better be learning some shit, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, I just want
Like,
people. I just want people just to like not be a victim. Like, but nah, I ain't
just
trying to.
get woke up. Just get
Alright,
woke up.
that's all I'm
Think for
saying. I ain't trying to
yourself.
be. I ain't trying to stop nobody. I'm not trying to stop no big people. I'm just talking, speaking my mind of what I think is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ain't no trying to stop the government. I don't care. Like they gonna do what they do. You know, I ain't trying to get
Yeah,
assassinated or
they're
nothing.
gonna do what they're gonna
Right?
do
Yeah.
either way.
This ain't no. I ain't trying to get bumped off. I'm just expressing that. Okay, like just be aware that there's some fucked up shit sometime, and some things ain't
Yep.
as it seems. You know. So
Yep.
yeah, this ain't no stop the big man. I don't give a fuck. Like they ain't did nothing to me, so I'm not trying to stop them. You know, but I'm just saying like in
Yeah.
general,
Well,
like yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, this
if
ain't
we
no.
tried to, it never would fucking
Man,
happen.
I do it first. They'll kill me on sight. Like right now, they would have killed me. Like I'm not trying to stop nobody. I'm just saying like I'm just speaking on my mind
Aaron,
of.
don't look out the window right
Oh
now.
my God, red laser. But nah, nah. Trust me. If all the stuff my uncle be talking about with me and him, like they're just gonna do something. They would like. I guess they know I'm nonchalant. Like I don't care what they
They've
doing.
been doing something for years.
Yeah, I ain't trying to stop nobody. Like just
It's called trying to brainwash the United States. Like, it's through the school system, you can tell, because history books 50, 60 years
they
ago
lied.
used to have
Yeah.
a shitload of stuff in it. And nowadays, there's barely a damn thing in there. I failed history class because my father was teaching me the history that he learned in history class.
Right, because every time it's a new generation, it ain't your imagination. They switch and take something out.
Yep.
Also, people getting desensitized. Like, you notice how, don't be surprised in the next 2 years, 9/11, there's going to be a holiday of, like, just off school and barbecuing. They're going
Oh,
to, dude, isn't that what Veteran Day
they're
was?
trying to make people forget about 9/11 because, yeah, here's my problem with 9/11 though. My biggest problem with 9/11 is how the fuck did they find the passport of the alleged guy that hijacked the plane? When that plane hit the towers, that passport should have burned to shreds. They
Oh,
found it on the ground, right on the sidewalk, down below the building.
that's it. You know what it is? It's just, like, you know what really woke me up?
Was that?
When I talk to people that actually travel other countries, and they had the most peculiar look when they come back. So I ask them like, "Man, gee, what you see?" Just sparking up conversation. They said when you watch their news and what they show was going on around the world, plus America, they'll tell you that it lets you know American news is bullshit. Like this Trump thing, it's not a coincidence why Trump is always on the news. Have you noticed you see him on the news so you can't get other news? Like think about it. You never people don't even know that. Did you know Saudi Arabia had flooding rains? Yes, the Middle East is flooding. That desert is flooded. Ain't nobody talked about it. Ain't nobody said nothing. Right. Well, the earth is fucking up, and all you see is what Trump did and the impeachment that's never going to happen, dude. They talk about stuff. They talk about some shit that's never going to fucking happen, dude. Bro, and guess what? If there's supposed to be campfires, why are the trees standing up in the videos but all the houses burnt? Look, watch them videos again. All the even brick houses are burnt to the ground, but none of the trees disintegrated. If it was a real fire, a wildfire, all the trees should have been burnt down too. Some of the trees still got leaves on. All the trees
Oh
standing
yeah,
up.
the houses are all gone, but the trees are good. The grass is green.
Right, like a
Oh,
magnifying
I
glass
saw
hit that
that.
bitch. Right. I just show my mom like on the news, but on the news they brainwash you. They be talking about, and the fires were so bad. Look at this building here. How a brick car wash burned all the way to the ground. A brick car wash and skip some like couple blocks. Like, how does that happen, dude? Like I see if ambers floated, but none of the trees was burnt. It was just certain like, oh, come on, man. Yeah, like a like, alright, just imagine when you was a kid with a magnifying glass and you just pick different areas to burn. That's what it looked like. Yeah, dude,
Oh boy.
I said, boy, y'all better wake up. And have you noticed it be cold as shit, but the sun's still stingy? Hey, man, y'all better wake up. No, this gonna scare you. Have you noticed every day the sun is the color like it's about to set? Look at 10 in the morning, tomorrow in the morning if the sun is out, and it looks like it's about to be 4 in the afternoon, G. I swear on everything like
Oh
it's...
fuck that.
Dude, every day the sun is super yellow and low, like it's about to be 3 in the afternoon. Ain't nobody saying nothing. I'm like, alright. Y'all wanna see some Langoliers? Some Langoliches? I'm gonna take off running. Oh, boy.
Okay. I'm going to share a link with you. This is what.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. It's 2 hours and some odd minutes long.
Yeah, man, life's just getting. I just want everybody just to be conscious. Like, it's not a coincidence that you're seeing a bunch of stupid like feminine stuff on TV, and especially in the black the way they are targeting black people pissing me off, dude. Like they trying to push homosexuality into like the black community, dude. Watch BET one day, dude, and watch all their commercials. It gotta be some type of weird kid dancing weird and Tyler Perry and shit, dude. It's just this weirdest thing, dude. You know? That shit fucked up. But I'm looking at this shit.
You don't need to watch it right now, but please watch it sometime. That shit'll blow your mind. It is full factual evidence through the whole video. 2 hours and some odd minutes long. It's called We Need to Talk About Sandy Hook. It's like, it blows a whole huge wide open hole right through the fucking like fabric, I should say. Like, you look at you think of everything you heard that the news said, and then you watch this video and your mind will just get blown to shreds.
It's everything's planned, dude. Like, remember every time like Grand Theft Auto was about to come out, some kid just magically try to shoot the school up. Like, it's always planned. Like when they don't want something, and it's all they're saying the kid supposed to go to range. They say the games made them do it, like because they couldn't get their way to shut down Rockstar. Like everything's planned, dude. Ain't no mistake that
Well, just like the AK-47 or whatever the fuck, the AR-15, I
AR-15.
should say.
Yeah, it's always an AR-15 that some guy magically just did some wild ass shit, and then
Yeah, he
just
pulled that shit out of his asshole and started running around firing down 50,000 people somehow. You know, like,
bro. And then now you just said something. This is why black people get mad at the system. You know, it's all the shooters that shot 50 people and killed all these people. They get caught by the police. The police handcuff them and walk them in like do 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 do. But black person gets stopped in traffic. They die. They get shot by the police. But yet you hold your gun and don't fire on a guy that had a hot AR-15 with a 90 round clip. That's that drum that could hold 90 bullets. And he's doing all this damage. Come on, bro.
Just like you remember the concert at whatever casino that was or
right.
whatever?
And found out the shots came somewhere else?
Yeah, they say this guy came in holding on to a sniper stand and a bunch of shit, but all the cameras inside the casino didn't catch the guy carrying a single damn thing up into his hotel room. And apparently he opened a window that couldn't be opened and shot out of it without breaking the glass.
Do you remember the cab driver lady that was actually that lesbian lady that signed a dude? That video when she was over the hotel when it happened and there was no shots coming from that bitch. And it was coming from the other side, right? Come on, bro. And what is it? AR-15. Magical AR-15 that they trying to ban, dude. It's always something that they trying to... Come on, bro. It's the same shit. But what makes me mad at the fact that... Like, remember the dude that went to Florida and shot that homosexual club?
Yep.
But here's what pissed me off. What did the FBI say? Yeah, he been under the watch list for a long time on threats, but yet you still let this man buy an AR-15 from the store, and you knew,
and allow him to walk around
and knew he was on
a fucking psychological exam.
No, they knew he was on an event or doing some terrorist ass shit, but they still let him buy the guns and all that, bro. Like all this stuff is planned, dude.
Yeah, I could, but I want to keep talking.
And motherfucking over there hunting squirrels and shit.
Well, I need to see if my other wireless router is working right now, if we're gonna do that.
I don't know. I'm more of a futuristic game type guy, like games that's like modern. Like it gotta be like some like upgraded shit or like some space shit. Like I like, I'm gonna start.
Like you get in, like you load the game in, and all of a sudden you're inside of it, and if you die, you're fucking dead.
Oh, shit. It is what it is, shit. Well, Mass Effect. I forgot what that game looked like, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, there was another video, dude. Aaron, have you ever seen the video of the Titanic where they tried to prove that the Titanic was the Olympia or the Olympic on the bottom of the ocean instead of the Titanic?
That shit nasty as hell, dude.
That shit is fucking crazy as hell because I actually believe that.
All I know is, I think that was a sacrifice.
No.
Where was the Titanic?
Where was it? It was going across the Atlantic Ocean or something like that.
And then there's some magical... okay, that proves my point. If it's going across the Atlantic, where did the iceberg come from? Case in point. There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
That's why I say smoke weed. It opens up your third eye and make you conscious of a lot. Yeah. It just dawned on me like, where the fuck the iceberg come from? Bro, think about it, you never seen no iceberg in the Atlantic. Like, it wouldn't just,
No.
like, unless you like go to like Iceland or one of them weird ass places, but I don't think that's Atlantic. If that what you call that. That's fucked up, dude. Think about it, you never seen like it wouldn't just be ice back then, then no ice right now, dude. So some traveling iceberg just in Atlantic just did some shit like that. Came out there like OJ Simpson. So you mean tell me an iceberg just OJ Simpson a boat and then went about his business. That motherfucker iceberg shanked the shit out that boat and just went about his business.
Yeah.
Right, and then like nobody said where it came from. It just boom, and then they died. See, people gotta start paying attention, dude, to certain details. That's why I always catch people 97% of the time when they lie to me, dude. You ask them again, like later on that day about, yeah, man, also what you was telling me about so and so, and they forget the detail. Like, there you go. Yep. Alright, like, dude, you gotta rewatch these stories when they retell them every couple of years. Like, they, the main thing I learned from is Black History, dude. Oh, they lied to us hard as shit in Black History, dude. I found out some shit I damn near threw up. I was so horrified, like, really? Like, okay.
Trying to find the.
Let me start talking about the stuff I get knocked on the door, dude, get assassinated. They be like,
Yeah, we're live
yeah, I
streaming.
forgot I was
Start
live
that.
and shit, man. They gonna fucking send that. Oh, you
God damn
stupid.
it.
Alright, you tickling your armpit with hot fingernails. You know I'm high, I'm fucking up. Oh, I'm thinking something fancy. Shut up. Damn, dude, I'm like still fucking baked. This weed ain't shook off yet. Hell yeah. Told you, man, you gonna take some fucking hot needles. You gonna heat up a needle till it's glowing orange and poke through your fingernail. That shit hurt like a motherfucker. You'll pass out. Price gonna go out like the Wiz.
Oh my god. Is this the video?
Hey, hey, what if like 5 people just ran up in your job just to fight? Just to fight in front of y'all and then run back out? That's gonna scare the shit out you, dude. Andrew, you look funny as hell. Somebody start boxing in front of you, dude.
Dude. Fucking.
Man, your ass will start crying, dude. You be like, don't you touch me. Like, boy, we be fucked up. You'll be over there trying to wear some skirt.
Sitting over there whistling a tune and trying to walk away.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
boy, they gonna U-turn the shit out your head, boy. Your head gonna get... Top of your head gonna be hot as hell, dude. You gonna be doing that dance so you get hot hair see on your head. You gonna be over there trying to power up and shit.
I found the video. Oh, I found the video of the Titanic that I wanted to show you, Aaron.
All you gonna do is scare yourself, dude. Whoopi Goldberg with shoulder pads gonna come to see you.
There you go. That's the last video I'm gonna send to you.
Oh, dude, I just thought about some scary shit, dude. Show you I'm high as hell, dude. I just had the most scariest image in my head, dude.
Oh no.
Whoopi Goldberg had like Nappa shoulder pads. Like remember on Dragon Ball Z, the Saiyan armor with the long shoulder pads? Ooh
Yeah.
shit, dude. Can you imagine Whoopi Goldberg with that?
Oh my god.
Ooh shit, boy.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna switch to my other router real quick so I'll have faster internet in 2 seconds.
Uh, Whoopi Goldberg with shoulder pads. Some fucked up shit. But yeah, man, sorry for the absence, man. I've been on this little marijuana journey. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been. Actually, it was, dude. You know what it was, dude. I just wanted to like see some different shit, man. You know, me being anti-weed. You know, remember them last couple horrific events, like my brother car crash, and you was in the room when all that shit was happening. Like all that shit caught up to me, life problems. So I said, man, weed. Let me give weed a try, dude. And it was cool, but I started off strong, dude. I never did the Reggie thing. It was a straight OG Kush and just beyond. Like it was just got to a stupid point where like it was like I don't know, man. I was fucking around with it for some spiritual shit, and then it just like turned strange. I don't know. But you know what? Said what? Hell yeah, I'm bait too. That's why I sound like this, dude. I ain't fully amongst all of everybody. Man, but you know what I did, Bryce? I did something smart, man. I I used weed as a bridge. So I was taking care of business. It wasn't just like a all smoke fest. I got some other jobs lined up for me and shit, cause you know, like I used it bud as like a bridging gap, like something to put a bridge over a gap and met new people and shit, and they got new jobs and work coming. So you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't just like pothead out not doing shit. Like I was actually using it, but then I started fucking around with like that third eye shit, and stuff started happening.
Well,
Like
yeah, I have to agree.
like
Um, before I started smoking, I had nothing going on in my life whatsoever.
right. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Right now, matter of fact, I'm gonna let you finish, cause then I'm gonna chime in, and that'll go to that's part you add to the point I'm trying to make. Go ahead, my bad. You,
So I was fighting to find a job, couldn't ever find one, and then just started hanging out with a different crowd, and then one day a bowl got shoved into my face. I smoked it, and then I felt like, holy shit, I got a different idea on how I could do this. And I walked up in there, and I got a job within like a half hour, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't understand. I really don't understand it, but
and that's what let me know
ever
that
since I,
life is fucked up. That dude,
uh,
that's what let me know that it was a matrix. So you mean all this time when I was being good and didn't do it, I couldn't get shit. But when I do it, boom, like that's how I knew things wasn't as they seem. I'm like, okay, I see what's going on. Yeah.
and you know, the funny thing is, I work with people at my job that have felonies, been to jail countless times, and you're not allowed to have that happen to work there, and they're getting paid a hell of a lot more than I am. I'm like, how the fuck is this even possible?
That's when I do concrete work, man. That's some fucked up shit.
How much do you get paid doing concrete?
Man, I don't even get concrete price, my nigga. Like I ain't trying to like tell on a job and shit, come on live, but that shit,
Oh
man.
gosh, sure.
Man,
Is
I'll
it
say,
decent? Can you say if it's decent at
I
least?
mean, is more than it's like half of a normal check in one day. I can't complain because
Oh, okay, okay, I
cause
got you, I
I could
got
work
you.
4 hours. I mean, I could actually do like one concrete job and get like 120 or 150. Not too many
I
people could
got
say they
you.
could do that in one day of like 4 hours of work. But
Yeah, yeah.
But the labor I do is like $1,000 worth of labor, dude. I'm taking out whole sidewalks like from front of somebody's house to the side to the back, grading that stuff, trying to grade that stuff out, rolling in wheelbarrows of like the C. It's the gravel is called C6, like the letter C and six. It's that fine gravel.
Oh yeah, oh
It's not fine, but it's like them little rocks that come from pulverized concrete. So they recycle concrete to add into concrete. That's how they keep it going.
yeah.
So
Huh.
I gotta load the wheelbarrows up on top of this dump truck, and then we run the stuff in and out. So not only I'm breaking up with the jackhammer or sledgehammer, then I'm doing this and that with sledgehammer. I say sledgehammer, sledge. Yeah, I talk with a slur. Yeah,
Sledgehammer.
sledgehammer, sledge. But anyway, yeah, you do all this shit, dude. Then each piece, the smallest piece is about like 50 pounds. I like to take them bigger where they like, I keep them at like from 80 to 120 pounds. So then you got to throw it on the other side of the small dump truck when you take it out the wheelbarrow. So the wheelbarrow, I'll load them with six of them big old things. So you're talking about 600-700 pounds. You know you got to pick the back of the wheelbarrow to wheel it. You doing all that for like 3 hours. Then after you get everything framed up and do all that digging and stuff too, then the concrete truck come and a lot of them is residential, so now you got to wheel the wet concrete in, and the average wheelbarrow that is full of concrete is going to be at 330 to almost 400 pounds. So you're doing that for a couple hours. Right, do it, but then some old guy with a float, because he know how to finish, go $400 or $500. Then I get like maybe 80 or 100 something dollars for that day. I'm like, damn, nigga, I just did motherfucking $1,200 worth of labor, dude. I did like the shit that machine was supposed to be doing. So yeah,
Yeah.
like, and there's a bunch of attitudes there. So yeah, you gonna that's not for the weak hearted, dude. Like if you can't, like, dude, I'm gonna tell you something. Here's what it is. In order to do concrete, you gotta at least
Mm.
be able to lift consistently 100 pounds easily. You can't be I could lift a couple concrete bags at a time, or I could do this at a time. Everything you're doing, it's like repetitions of lifting a human being constantly.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's like you. And then the verbalness, like a lot of concrete people, they gonna cuss at you. Ain't no just yelling like a little job. You gotta take real severe cussing. So you gotta every day be prepared to hear it sound like somebody about to fight you in your face, cussing at you and shit. Like you going, it's like boot camp while you lifting all that, and then you ain't getting paid that price.
You
Yeah.
fucking there. Hey, you slithering grease neck, get the
Oh
fuck up.
no, dude! I'm working with a black dude. There's a bunch of motherfuckers, people screaming like a motherfucker in your face. You gotta endure that, and even in the summertime, like, bro, that shit enough to make you want to go postal, bro. Like if you ain't mentally strapped, like, I understand mass shooters. Like I actually understand what they going through, and that's why when I see people struggling, or I see somebody that don't look right in the head, I acknowledge them that day. But hey, what's going on, dude? Well, if I'm walking on a sidewalk and somebody walking past me, like, hey, what's going on, dude? They be like, hey, what's up? Because I learned that a simple hi, how you doing, could change your life, dude. I swear on
Yeah.
everything. Because what I used to go through years ago, if it wasn't for the only good neighbors we had next door that waved and talked to and let me cut their grass, I was almost the guy, dude. I'm not lying.
Oh my
One
god.
day I was almost the fuck it. Let me get that AR, dude. Like I got to that point, and I understand how you get when you feel alone and nobody like you and shit, and you ain't did nothing wrong. You no thug. You never did a crime, and just
Uh,
nobody. You worked the hardest you could, and everybody hates you. Like, yeah, you gonna be crazy and motherfucker, dude. You is not gonna like people no more, dude. You gonna hate seeing lovely couples. You gonna hate seeing shit, dude. Like, you gonna hate seeing other people have fun. You gonna be ready to knock their ass out. Like, every time somebody tell you what they seen, you be ready to give them a pumpkin head. And I had to like
oh
understand.
my god.
Man, I had to understand. Like, I said after I sat back, I'm like, boy, it's a different ball game, dude. Like, people so quick to judge. Like, no, dude, you gotta. When a person need, like, that's why I get mad when I see these depression commercials. Take medicine. No, No, dude, stop taking mess and just help the person get what they want. That's making them mad, dude. Just,
Uh,
that's the medicine right there.
yep.
Yeah, man, shit.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, dude. Like everything is needed, dude. Like I don't agree with some of that stuff that happened, but it is necessary because some people need to understand. Society, some people in society need to understand that this is the result of neglect. Like
Yep.
this like even though it's some tragic stuff we've seen over the years, we don't know how them people lives was before they went to them concerts. What if there's an asshole 24/7? That might have that was probably needed for the ones to survive to see what happens if you keep cutting up. Like
Uh,
it shows society. Nah, dude, like talk to people. Stop downing people and making them feel like shit, and then be surprised that happened.
yep.
Like damn, that's crazy, dude. Like it took that for everybody to acknowledge that. All right, man, we gotta like we gotta stop pissing off other people all the time. We gotta talk to people, help them out, and stop being schmucks. Yeah,
Oh, man.
I ain't gonna lie,
But
dude. We go
you gotta
ahead.
think about it. Nobody's ever gonna want to fucking help someone. It's always like that. Like the person who helps someone, they don't get the help back.
I'm the dude. I help everybody, and I never get help back, and I was neglected. Like I'm like, wow, that's crazy, G. Like when I go outside right now, G, like it's stupid. But
I
like,
know.
like I had to tell some of the people that found out I smoke weed. They told me, oh, you smoke weed? I said, you rather me spend 25 every 3 days for 3 5 now and then just get my mind right, or you rather me snap and spend 400 on something that's going to drill people to the afterlife? Like like no, dude. Shit, you just take a little bud and get your mind right. Stop this. That's how it is, bro. Like some people don't get that outlet. Like you, you know, you gotta be grown what you're doing. Like I got a perfect record in life of helping. But you gotta be aware of once you do that, some people gonna look at you as a fucked up way. Like me smoking bud now, people look at me fucked up, even though they know me having a good, hard, clean work record and stuff. You gotta expect a little ridicule when you do like something that people frown about, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But I tell
Hold on,
people,
Aaron, 1 second.
go ahead.
Bryce, accept that posse invite so I don't have to fucking shoot you on accident.
Oh, that's
Alright, go
stupid.
ahead.
But yet, but yet, people need to understand like when you got so much going on and everything going on, you can't have a person just have the whole world on their shoulders and just keep doing this and not have no outlet. Like
Uh,
ain't no chicks fucking with me, dude. Like how no matter how clean I dress, like shit, people know I work outside and do construction. You know I got bread. When you going through it, yeah. So when you going through all this shit and you ain't got no outlet, you ain't got nothing going on right now, dude. And you doing the
yeah.
most, you want to get crazy. So I just like to mellow out with a little Mary Jane shit. Let me add it. Hell yeah, boy. I used to have some. Andrew, I used to, boy.
I know what you're talking about, Aaron, because
Yeah, I was almost that dude. I almost lost my mind, but I got myself back. A few people kicked it with me, and now like we could kick it out no bud. Like that's how cool we got with each other. Like we just be friends. Like like it ain't all about you know.
mm-hmm.
What's that? I might get it. It's never too late.
Oh yeah, you can hunt, you can fish. Pretty damn cool. You don't have to even do any missions or anything. You can just go straight to fucking hunting and fucking fishing.
Nah.
But anyways, fuck, what are we talking about, Aaron? 'Cause I almost had something to say.
No, I'm talking about
See if you
people.
can remind me.
They was talking about how when life keep fucking with people, like some people just need to acknowledge people to like, like make them feel like, like a simple hey ain't gonna hurt. You know how some people get so frustrated, they just drill
Yeah.
everybody up. You know.
Well, do you want to hear something about Nick? I fucking messaged him asking if you wanted to chill one day, and he said, "Yeah, come on over." I got ready, I fired my truck up, and
Uh
then
oh.
like 2 minutes later, he sent me a message, and he was like, "Man, if you're not over here in a minute, I'm fucking leaving. It's fucking stupid." And I'm like, "What? I don't get it."
What? When was this?
This was like a week or two ago.
So when the last time you talked to Nick Bryce? Oh. Man, I think he going through some shit. 'Cause I think he's still talking to that weird dude, John, dude, that bad luck motherfucker. Like,
Oh my god.
man, I forgot about that. Like we already
Dude,
not.
last time John talked to me, I wanted to fucking punch him through my microphone because I was getting so pissed off what he was saying.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I almost forgot about him actually. Like, I still got his number in the phone, so I can identify the creep, so I don't pick up. Keep bad luck, but dude,
Uh,
oh man, shit. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, dude. When I was offline, not offline, but when I wasn't like really indulging in chat rooms and shit, it was like the most weirdest thing. Like, like I don't know, dude. Like the pot fest was fun because I always went. Like my cousin always came over, and then we went out. Like people never like took me out and had fun with me like that. So that's what it was. So I wasn't like just stuck and being stupid. Like I was actually doing things and having fun. Like instead of just working and then like, another lonely day. Yeah, all right. Like no, dude. Like I actually was going out having fun. I'm like, oh shit, this was about.
uh,
So so I've been, and then around about 7 in the afternoon, or around about this time, I'll get online. I'll see y'all, but y'all used to have some.
mm,
Y'all used to have some stuff going on, dude. I used to see like the whole chat room full, but I see a few people leave and come back, and I could tell the way y'all symbols was moving. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers probably arguing like a motherfucker over there, talking about some dumb ass shit.
no, that's only when fucking Polly comes in, and he comes in drunk as fuck, which is
Paulie.
stupid.
Oh damn, I forgot about Paulie. Oh, dude, still relevant.
He come in talking trash all the time. Like I can't stand it.
Wait,
It's like
Bryce.
the biggest thing. Like everybody else is cool, but once Paulie come in and fucking hammered out of his gourd like every fucking time.
Hey, Bryce, I'm not lying to you. I literally legitimately forgot about Paulie, dude. I'm not lying to y'all, dude. That's how far. Wow. Okay, Paulie.
Uh,
2219 something. Oh wow, dude. Paulie, right? The one in Chicago. Yeah, the one.
yeah. There's always fucking that every time that you were in there with him, he's trying to
Yeah.
say you
Okay.
don't
Okay.
live there.
Yeah. And he's trying to be.
Fuck
Oh wow.
that.
Okay.
Fuck
I'm.
that. Fuck that. Don't even. Yeah.
That's funny. Okay. I'm. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Everything's cool and chill until he come in, and he usually come
Oh
in
wow,
because
dude.
Justin or
Actually.
someone's in.
Okay, no, that's who I seen Justin talking to like a week and a half ago. I was about to join this chat,
That
but then
might have been Josh. That might have been Josh Davis, Iron Wolf.
no, it was Paulie. I remember his. Yeah, I still remember his name. It was Paulie 21 something 2185 or some shit like Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Matter of fact, no, I was
I
thinking
don't
about.
get it.
Matter of fact, I was thinking about Paulie 2 weeks ago when I was watching the Bears game. Yeah, I kind of remember him, but I forgot. The reason why I brought him up because I said I was asking, do he still act the same? Or is he still stupid? Do he still do?
Yeah, I'd have to say so.
No, okay. I feel good
I
now, dude.
don't.
I got all this pot thing like under control. Like I'm back now. I'm chatting with y'all, man. So y'all will be seeing a lot of me up in this motherfucker.
I'm
So,
okay with it too because it
uh,
gives an actual conversation.
alright. I just didn't want y'all thinking I forgot about y'all. Like I just didn't want to come in, cause sometimes, dude, I'll literally, dude, it was like an acid trip. I don't know what I. 7 strong blunts in hot boxing is stupid. Alright, everything looking
You ever
tall
done
outside.
acid, Aaron?
Shit. I'm just glad everybody.
Aaron, have you ever done acid?
Nah.
I
Uh,
haven't either. I
I
was
ain't.
just wondering if you have.
No, I seen it in person. I couldn't believe it,
Yeah, me too. It's real weird looking. It's in a fucking like a film pretty much.
bro.
Like you can put it on your tongue.
Right. It's like one of them breath strips.
Yep.
No, 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 no. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you what it's like. You know that icing thing they put on cakes. It's your picture. It's like a
Yeah.
picture. It's like a picture you could eat. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Like, yeah, it's that in a dried form. You just take a razor blade. It's like in a big sheet. You just cut it down with a razor blade into these squares, or they'll be already cut for you. And they look like stamps. They're inside of stamps. They look just like a little stamp, like you put on an envelope, wavy, put in your tongue, and if it dissolves, oh, you better buckle
Yep.
up your seatbelt. That's all I gotta say.
Yep.
I seen somebody take it, and their eyes was pulsating. Like, remember on Jungle Book when the little kid, the main character, got hypnotized by a snake?
Oh, it was a starts with M.
Yeah, like you remember like the scene where the snake was hypnotizing them, like when the snake came down from the tree, and the bear and the panther had to
Uh,
come and save him. Yeah, dude.
yep.
And he was hypnotized. His eyes were like all swirly and pulsating. Yeah, that's what it does. Like the dude I seen take his eyes started like pulsating. Like they was dancing. Man, dude, that's what ecstasy do. People eyeballs bounce real fast. Like, that's how you
No,
know.
I was thinking of when you said that Lion King, when the fucking cub gets thrown down into the fucking pit of fucking, like down into that cave, I mean, not the cave, the valley that had all the fucking shit, like the bulls or whatever running down it.
Yeah, dude almost died like a motherfucker, dude. Simba almost died like a son bitch. Shit, Simba was about to die that night. Like, he didn't get the hell out that pit.
What was that fucking baboon's name that he had to like crawl through all the rocks and, I mean, all through the sticks and fucking thick forest to find this fucking baboon jumping up and down with a goddamn, like, the doctor thing.
Oh, the doctor, bamboo. Bamboo.
Yeah,
Baboon.
yeah.
Man, I can't even talk, boy. I'm high as a motherfucker, dude.
The
The
bamboo.
baboon. Yo, baboon. I said baboo.
The bamboo.
Baboon. Yeah, boy. I
Bamboo.
got that let you know you got your shit together, dude. Oh,
Bamboo.
yeah. That's fucked up, dude.
Holy shit.
Shut up. I'm trying to get it together,
It's
dude.
all good. It's all good, Aaron. You can talk like that because I fucking talk like that when
Lord
I'm
have
having
mercy,
fun.
boy. I know I get this some shit together. Shit.
The only thing is you can't talk right, but your mind knows exactly what's going on.
Dude, that's the whole cruel, disturbing part about Mary Jane. It makes you alert that you fucking up. Like, I'm clearly aware that I have a speech impediment right now, dude. Like, I clearly know if I stumble.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, I was smoking some weed. It made, like, I was smoking this one strain of weed. It gives you the effect of where you alert on how high you get. Like, the more high I get, the more alert that I was getting high. Like, the more I knew I was getting high. It wasn't no, you just get stoned. Like, every 10 minutes, I'll stop in mid sentence, but like, damn, I'm getting high as fuck, dude. Like, I was alert that I was getting fucked up. I'm like, man, I don't like this shit. It's like every time I thought it hit the level where it couldn't do no more, it went zoom. I'm like, yeah, buddy, that's it.
And there was one time I was so high, my buddy Token, yeah, he was the only black guy in the group, and we called him Token from South Park. He got so pissed off for a while, and then it grew onto him, and then he got pissed off when people didn't call him that. But anyways, we're sitting there, I'm driving down the road, high as a kite. He's sitting in the passenger seat, and we're both talking. He fucking says something to me, and I picked apart every single thing that he said. And, like, I don't know how to really explain it. I can't remember what we were talking about, but I picked the whole conversation apart in like 30 seconds and told him like the wrongs and the rights about the whole thing. He's just sitting there with his jaw dropped. He's like, "You must be high as fuck." Like, he's like, "I strive to get that high, and I can't even do that." I was like, I was just gone. I was like Einstein 3.0 that night, and I have no idea how.
I don't even know how I got a good connect. Like that's crazy. Like I get that dumb, authentic Washington State slash Cali slash Colorado's type. Like, dude, I get the stuff you Google, dude. Like, I'm not trying to brag, but when I looked at, like, I had this one strain recently, right now, called Sour Cat Piss. It's a
Uh,
good, it's a good strain. It makes you laugh a lot
uh,
about some dumbass shit. Like, dude, we were so high, I was laughing. I was talking about, what if you threw up in a porta potty and some of that splashed back in your mouth, dude? You would die. The second some porta potty water hits you while you throwing up, you going to strain to the maximum and die on sight. Like, you want to do, you want to throw up you going to throw your guts up, dude. Yeah, dude, like, imagine you throw up and some doodle hit your lip. You dying that day, dude.
man.
Like, the moment that hit your lip, like, you just going to be in the afterlife. The moment somebody business water hit your lip, why you throwing up?
Man.
You're dying that day, dude. You best to believe, kid, in 5 minutes prior to that hitting your lip, you gonna throw up your own intestines.
Man.
If a piece of doodle like a size of a meatball hit the back of your throat, could splash from the porta potty, dude. Why you throwing up,
Oh
dude? You is dying.
my
You is
god.
you is going to die that very minute that happened, dude.
Meatball hit the
It's gonna
back
be a
of your...
meatball hitting the back of your throat. Old doodle ball hit the back of your throat, you gonna die hard as hell, dude. You gonna and you gonna throw up at the max, dude. And you gonna throw up so hard, you gonna rupture the blood vessels in your eyes, dude. Like if you do survive,
Man.
it's gonna like you that Sharingan gun off of Naruto, dude. Red eyeballs, like boy.
Fucking dumb. You can see Aaron with the red eye.
Nigga, you gonna sound, dude. You when you throw up, it's gonna sound ugly. You gonna go blah, 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 blah. That's how you. Boy, you is
So
dying. You is dying that day, G. Like you is going fast. Like you gonna go. Blah, 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 blah. She gonna fuck your world up. Dude, that shit gonna fuck your world up, dude. I swear, dude. Your whole entire world is going to be dumb. Like, bro, yeah, boy.
one day you walk out and fucking the nine-tailed fox is gonna be there at your doorstep.
Oh, that'd be funny, dude. I don't know why that'd be funny, dude. Watching
I
everybody.
don't know what I'd do.
Oh, that'd be it. Like, it ain't shit you can do, G. Like, it's over with.
Oh my god, I don't know what I'd do. I really wouldn't know.
Dude, the motherfucking nine.
I'd get a big smile on my face, laugh a couple times, and just close the door slowly.
Man, dude, you understand
You know
something.
that whole thing gonna get fucking blown off in like a couple seconds anyhow.
Dude, you can't even touch the fox. It's made out of fire, basically. Damn there, like, yeah, boy. Shit gonna fuck your system up. It's based in Japanese mythology. Like that's what Godzilla was supposed to be. They call Kyubis. where they like spiritual guardian creatures. But
Yeah.
and like in Japanese mythology, certain like you're supposed to be able to like harness them with like a talisman or like a film like inside a special person. If he could survive it, he could harness the power of it. But you're gonna be
You
fucked
remember
up.
the TV show way back in the day, Jackie Chan? That's what that just reminded me of. All them talismans
Yeah, the
and all that
Shingon
evil.
Wu.
Sh
Yeah, the
yeah.
Shingon Wu. No, yeah, you still remember that? I thought I was the only one that remembered that.
I don't
Shingon
know.
Wu.
I watched the shit out of Jackie Chan when I was younger.
Hey, didn't that one girl character remind you of Pan from Dragon Ball GT? Gohan daughter.
Yup.
Like, yeah, a lot of people ain't look at that shit. Yeah, man, shit. I didn't think anybody even remember that shit, dude, to be honest with you. The Shingon Wu, boy. Matter of fact, I think I finished the whole series, like, when I was a kid. Like, I think, like, the last episode was, like, 2004 or something like that. Yeah, I'm not... I was, like, I was 14 and shit. I remember that shit. Matter of fact, yeah, that's when they first started, I never even watched the Pokemon, but I remember that's when they started bringing them new Pokemons out and shit, like them weird stuff. Yeah.
Oh man.
I was still mad as hell back in 2002. There was a dude in my class, he was like a big Pokemon freak. And 2001 and 2002, I told him, I said, man, you know, like, in a few years, they're going to have these new Pokemons looking like black Mewtwo's and all that. He's like, no, they're not, you lying. Because I seen, like Japanese stuff, like, far before he had it. And
Yeah.
he never paid me for that bet back in, like, 7th grade, 8th grade. I said, yeah, boy. I told him it was going to change back in 2003 and 4. Shit was stupid. But back to Nick.
Dude.
But back to
Yeah.
Nick, man. Wait, like, how did he sound on the phone? Did he sound like erratic, or what was the behavior? Like, what was that?
Yeah, it's always erratic.
But I'm trying,
The
like,
only time it's not, the only time it's not is when you're actually with him,
oh, okay.
chilling. The only time that he isn't acting way out of fucking nonsense.
Shit, man, did it
I
seem like
wish I
this?
knew what was going. Hmm?
I mean, no, not to cut you off. Like, what did it seem like? Like, this seemed like it was like just regular him just being grumpy, or this like he's on something, or this like something happened.
I asked him if he wanted to smoke or something. He said, "Man, I'm on papers and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Shit."
Oh, wait, he's still going through that. Not to put his business online, but he's still going through that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he recently just got some information where he can't. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure. I'm pretty sure he's on papers.
oh, that's what's going on. He got the withdrawals going on from like not having bud. Like you can also get that if you go cold turkey on bud. Believe it or not, like that's another thing new smokers need to understand. You can get like some type of like small withdrawal from like just stopping weed cold turkey. You'll fuck up. You,
Uh,
that shit. You're supposed to wing yourself, but just to get in a situation where you just got stopped, you're gonna be mad. Pop, matter of fact, pop get you withdrawals, dude. Pepsi,
yep.
or keep drinking.
Everything gives you a withdrawal. Alright.
Man, what type of bud you got, Bryce? What you prefer, grinders or just your fingertips? Blunts or joints? Oh, so you don't do the blunts.
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't go out of my way to make a blunt unless someone like threw in with me.
I mean, do you not roast swishers like perfectly, or do you like them stupid backwoods?
What was it? That white owl?
Oh, dude, you want the white house that stings your throat? Ooh,
Bryce, get up here. I got something for you.
man, you gotta try that Godfather OG and a Supreme OG, dude. Yep. If you can, get your hands on some gelato. I like gelatos and the wedding cakes. Taste delicious. Those are purple strains. Only thing you gotta
It's in
worry
that bush.
Only thing you gotta worry
Go ahead.
about the gelato is not to cut you off is extreme dry mouth. Yep.
Oh
Yep. So make sure you got a lot of
yeah.
water with you.
Did you ever? What were those? The Phillies that came in the tube?
Yeah, I
You
tried that
ever?
last year. Yeah.
The
Somebody
Phillies that
had
came
one.
in the tube, they don't have them anymore around us. But those things, they keep a potent flavor.
Those the
Like
big ones,
orange,
right?
they got like some mango one. They got mango. They got watermelon, like strawberry, some other one.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's why I'm not walking in there.
Yeah, Godfather OG is crazy, dude.
I've never had that.
As soon as you have it, you just know. Like, it's a real OG, like that real sweet, deep OG taste. Like, it gives you more of a warmth in your chest. Yeah, it gives you more of a warmth in your chest.
Man,
It's hard to explain. Like, it's not like you can get to the coughing level if you keep on doing it. Like you take too many fast hits, but on like this like mild hits, like large mild hits, it warms your chest up like a almost like a shot or like a NyQuil. Like if you take like cold mess and give you that warm. Well, I don't drink, but I'm just saying. People say shots make you warm, and it gives you like a warmth in your chest, almost like how you just had Tabasco. It's not burning, but your chest is warm
uh,
after you eat spicy food. It gives you like a warmth. Like it's good for bongs. Andrew poaching. That's sick.
poaching like the son of a bitch.
I'll get it. I mean, I'm gonna start getting a lot of games now. I just had to get my mind back, dude. Like,
Uh,
like my brother, he finally got me back. Like I wasn't gone, but I'm gonna tell you what happened. You know what happened?
well, I'm
Don't.
sure I have an idea.
I Here's what make it dangerous opening your third eye and all that. You see stuff that you
Shouldn't be there.
right, and when your spirit see fun stuff, it don't want to see normal shit no more. It's like imagine you made friends with like a superhero or like a supernatural person, and then all of a sudden you gotta go back to normal friends.
Uh,
You gonna hate normal people. Like it ain't their fault that they can't do the shit that you seen other people do. It was like that. So being able to, you know what I'm saying, like you enhance, nigga. Like I told you, I was finishing people's thoughts, they senseless. You doing all this fun shit, and then you start understanding the ways of life. But after a while, when you calm down and you're around normal people that don't understand regular life problems, you was not gonna like want to be alive. Like there's times where I didn't even want to live. Like I was like, man. I was like, man, I was like, man, fuck. I was like, man, fuck this shit, man. Like, I started getting bored. Like,
Yeah.
it was crazy, dude. So that's why I said it was kind of, just gotta be careful how you use it. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just like, when you messing with, like, spiritual shit, like, you're just gonna be bored of normal life. It's like, it's like, I put it this way. Okay, perfect example. That's like if you met a group of like, say if like your whole life changed because you met like the real life X-Men, and
Oh, jeez.
all of a sudden they shake your hand and leave, and now you gotta go back to normal human being friends.
Yeah.
You not like or you temporarily had a power and all of a sudden it gets pulled away, dude. You're gonna hate normal life. That's
There's,
It's fucking dumb.
yeah.
So so I
I
had to
see her.
so I had to leave it alone. So
Yeah. I would be leaving that alone too.
yeah,
He's trying.
no, I mean, I got what happened was I got a little greedy. I already got the message I needed from some of that. It just I wanted to go back there sometimes, and yeah, when you keep doing something for no purpose, you tend to get bit. Yeah, put it this way, I got so spiritually conscious, I was able to see everybody pain, dude. So it's like Herb became a curse at one point. Like while I'm feeling uplifted, I could literally see everybody around, like everybody that's walking around, like super pissed off or super hurt. So it's like
Oh, man.
nobody could hide their feelings that I was around. So like people, like I seen people real heartbreak, and I'm like, and I'm the only one. I'm like, damn. So this is the payment for being lucid. To see everybody pain and you
Man.
can't do nothing, but yet you the one giggling and stuff. I'm like, wow, this is fucking stupid. See, nope,
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Man. I guess the thing though is you can tell what you like and what you don't like after that shit happens.
but that's what made me mad, and then I start understanding how things was a system, and you start seeing piecing together life, and I'm like, it made me realize that life was just total bullshit, dude. And it just made me mad. Like, wow, life is a big lie, dude. That's why I said, oh, that's why they don't want people smoking pot. You gonna start seeing the truth. You want to see the truth of life.
Mm,
You might this is stupid.
yep.
I'm like, and not in no like it's a drug, but I'm talking about a way of like when you get when you actually use it right, not no just I want to party, man. Like no, you actually use it for higher learning and sit back and observe stuff,
Mm,
or start using to be spiritually conscious, dude. You want to look at shit and you want to hate shit around you. After you find out everything is a lie, all this stuff around you is
yep.
bullshit. It ain't just a white and black thing, like far as like race. You just look at like, damn, this whole thing was planned from the get go to be stupid. And and then that's when I realized that life was made to be cheating, dude. Like they just not to get caught. Like I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm talking that gang. Yeah, Andrew.
Yeah, I heard you. I didn't realize.
Andrew got nunchucks now, squirrel and shit. Hell, uh, they got two squirrels tied together and shit.
Yeah, getting a whole bunch of squirrels tied together. That's
I
about
think
right.
I think the squirrel in the front yard is an addict, dude. Every time my cousin pull up when we hotbox, the same squirrel pretend like it's digging in the grass just to get close to the car to smell some bud. I swear, dude. Like I think there's one squirrel like to smell a bud. Like Andrew, I'm not lying, dude. Every time we smoke in the front, dude, like this squirrel coming to the car, dude, is the most funniest fucking thing, dude. And pretend like it's just sniffing the grass. I'm like, this squirrel is trying to smell some reefer. Like this is stupid. Squirrel trying to smell some shit.
Probably go sell before this guy fucks with us.
Oh, oh yeah, I'm gonna get Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. They got that new Broly coming out. Off that that new Dragon Ball movie coming out. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hell
heard
yeah.
about it.
Oh, dude, they redid Broly, dude. They rescripted Broly and made him a main, like a canon, like canon meaning the actual main story mode. So now he's like, they made him to like real story mode. Like, it's gonna be the new Dragon Ball Super series coming out. Yeah.
That's crazy. I would never have thought that would happen.
So basically, like, remember that Incredible Hulk movie that came out after the other 2004 Incredible Hulk movie? Like, it was like basically like the redo, like how it should have been at the beginning.
Uh,
Is like that, like they re-scripted the whole Broly movie and redid him and everything. He ain't just that big swole dude screaming Kakarot. Like he actually intelligent and everything. I'm like, wow, like alright. Comes out in theaters January 16th in America. I'm seeing it, and it got cussing up in it. Hell yeah,
dude, I just got fucked up.
hell yeah, I'm gonna see it, Bryce. Hell yeah, boy. Dragon Ball ain't no kid movie. They be cussing in Dragon Ball, dude. Especially newer ones they cuss in. This movie got cussing. Ah, it feels good playing the game. Getting my mind back. Y'all just don't know. Y'all saving my life right now, dude. Like, my sanity, dude. I'm on that little spiritual trip. I need to get back online and hear some people, dude. And then people's blowing my high at one point. Like, we wasn't even getting fun no more. Like, you know how people keep coming to the car, like your old friends, or they want, like, try to put a few dollars on to take a hit with you. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, dude. Fucking up. It wasn't fun no more. Like, it started getting to like a hassle. I was like, man, fuck this shit, dude. What's your favorite type of weed?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's not really weed, I should say. It would have to be that Supreme Pineapple Express.
Oh, you talking about them pens?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. And I bet you get that huge vape. You probably got that huge vaporizer one and like a Walkman that want to get the real fog going. Then you gonna pass out, G. Bryce, what's your favorite weed? Nice. Yeah, I had Luke. Yeah, I had Luke Skywalker. Yeah, I did. Yep. It was green as shit. I had that in that strain called Wedding Cake. It's purple. It actually tastes like dessert. I don't know how it does it, but like a sherbet taste. And it's like super resinous.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
uh, But yeah, Bryce, man, I'm proud of you, dude. I seen you get your permit and shit. I like that. Nice. So you got your license or you got your permit? I think I got my permit. They just didn't give me a car. I passed the written. That's fucked up the driving part. So I gotta go back and do the driving so I get my license. But you know what though? I'm gonna tell you the true secret why I wasn't online like that. Cause I knew that would help you go and go for your goals. When you're around a person all the time, bullshitting around, it's gonna make you get back on the system and fuck around. Cause I was doing the same thing. That's how I was able to like start making moves and setting up for more jobs. Cause I'm like, wait a minute, I'm just like coming home and just on this thing, this bullshitting all day. I said, man, I gotta lay low, lay off this shit for a little bit, you know. So I figure if I went in chat rooms and then I was able to expand and talk to people. And that's what it's all about. That shit coming back, dude. I ain't forget about that. Definitely. I don't know how this winter's supposed to look. They claim it's supposed to be like a warm ass winter, but you know, the winter gonna be if this winter decent, fuck around and get some games and shit, some that we all play. But I wonder why Nick ain't been online. I think Andrew said I know he's back. I know Andrew said somebody ain't got internet right now. Something I'm about to ask him. Like man, like I'm about to get back
What's
on
up?
checking. I'm not trying to like where Nick been at.
I don't know where the fuck you been.
Man, you was smoking that shit, Andrew. That vape.
Yeah.
Well, no, I could tell.
What
Wherever you
the
smoke,
fuck? Shooting.
wherever you
What's
smoking on
up?
so strong, cause you sound completely different, dude. Like you just sound completely different from 4 minutes ago, dude. Like that's how strong I could tell that vape is, dude. Your voice sounding different from. Just,
Damn.
I'm not lying, dude. Like I can't. Yeah, you sound.
Whew.
Yeah, you sound a little lit, like a little. I'm not bullshitting you,
Yeah,
dude.
it makes you feel a little different. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I ain't know it was that fast for you, damn, dude. Like you do sound teeny bit different. Like maybe because I'm like aware. I'm still like my high is a alert high. I'm alert when like any changes. So I'm like, damn. I'm gonna call Nick up see what's happening. Hold on.
These guys ain't shit. No, you're very right. You take a few rips off this shit and it really changes. You can definitely tell. I'm gonna go after this guy that shot me. He's way out here. I can't believe you noticed that.